Hello guys, today in this video, we are going to help you to find out the best food choppers in market. I made this list based on my personal opinion and I tried to list them based on their quality, durability, customer review and more. If you want to see their price and find out more information about them, you can check our links in the description below. Number 10. Chef8 Veggie Chop Hand-Powered Food Processor. This hand-powered pull chopper may require a little manpower, you have to pull to activate the blades to chop, but it produces great results. The chopper itself is lightweight and requires no electricity, making it simple to take on the road or to a friend's house. Its very sharp blade does a great job dicing onions or chopping up nuts, and reviewers like that it only takes a few pulls to do so. The bowl doubles as storage for whatever you chop. Simply remove the blade, place the lid back on, and put it into the fridge. It's also easy to clean. The bowl and lid are top rack dishwasher safe. It comes in a bright arugula green or cherry red color, making the Chef8 a fun addition to your countertop. Though this chopper is great for taking a break from gripping a knife to mince and chop, several users advise getting something more durable if you plan to chop with high frequency. Number 9. Kitchen8 KFC 3516ER 3.5 Cup Food Chopper. This Kitchen8 food chopper has so many great capabilities that it makes chopping and even pureeing vegetables a cinch. This electric model allows for 2 different chopping speeds, plus a pulsing option. Chop up peanuts for peanut butter, dice onions with ease, and even make hummus. The hole at the top allows for drizzling in oils, perfect for dips or pesto. The bowl, lid, and blade are all dishwasher safe. The food chopper is easy to store or looks chic on your countertop if you have the space. Plus, if you have other Kitchen8 appliances, like the brand stand mixer, this will fit nicely into the aesthetic. There are multiple safety lock features so you can rest easy if you are working around young kids, and there is a wraparound spot to hold the cord for easy, less tangled storage. Number 8. Mueller Dual Speed Pull Chopper. This manual chopper is a pull cord, but you can still set different speeds depending on what you are looking to chop. It's quieter than most choppers, too. Several users swear by how quickly this gadget works for chopping garlic, making coleslaw, or even having a variety of veggies chopped up for a salad. It can also handle anything from hard-boiled eggs to meats. The BPA-free plastic bowl is non-slip to make it even safer to use. Many pull cords can be flimsy, but many online reviewers say this one feels substantial with little worrying about it breaking. Chopping is consistent and thorough with only a few pulls. The chopper comes with a customer satisfaction guarantee, which is always nice to have as well, with 24/7 customer support. The pull cord grip is comfortable enough for those that have wrist or hand issues, too. Select the chopping speed using the speed control switch. Number 7. Mosaic Electric Food Chopper. No need for electricity, manual pushing, or cranking. This cordless electric chopper has a 5-cup capacity and can chop up to 40 onions on a single charge. A low battery indicator warns when it's time to recharge the battery, which takes about 2 hours for a full charge. But if you need just a bit more work done, and the battery is low, a 10-minute charge is enough to handle up to 11 more onions. This tool has 2 speeds for chopping, mixing, pureeing, and even whipping cream. It includes a multi-purpose blade for chopping and blending, along with a whisking accessory. The accessories can be stored inside the chopper, and a case is included to keep everything neat and clean in storage. 400W powerful motor and 4 titanium coating blades make it possible to grind, chop in a blink. Number 6. OXO105795 Good Grips Chopper. Great for prepping ahead, This compact chopper has a 3/4 cup capacity, although the chopper cup has measurement marks up to 1 cup, so you can measure ingredients without needing a separate measuring cup. Even better, there's a cover for the cup, so foods can be prepped ahead and stored in the same container. A little spoon hangs on the side of the chopper, so you can use it to scoop out a little of the chopped item or to scrape all of it out and into your pot or bowl. The blades are formed in a wave pattern and rotate for even chopping, while the non-skid base keeps the chopper from wandering around the counter when it's being used. We tested it with a variety of vegetables, including onions, tomatoes, mushrooms, and carrots, and it did a good job with them. Like many choppers, it did less well with green peppers, but they were still acceptable for our recipe. When chopping is done, this is easy to disassemble, and it's dishwasher safe. Number 5. Kitchen8 KFC 3516ER 3.5 cup food. This little chopper has a 3.5 cup bowl that is big enough for serious food prep when a full-sized food processor is too big for the job. It has 2 speeds and operates when the top is pressed down at the handle, so it's easy to pulse or to run continuously. The work bowl is tall rather than wide, so in testing it did a good job chopping small amounts of garlic. It also did well chopping onions, nuts, tomatoes, carrots, and mushrooms. It wasn't perfect at chopping green peppers, but it was acceptable for recipes. Besides chopping, we used it to make a tomato puree and peanut butter, and it performed well with those tasks. There's a handy pouring spout for dispensing liquids, and a drizzle hole in the lid that's handy for making emulsified sauces or for slowly adding liquid to purees. A whipping blade is included, which stores easily in the mixer bowl so it won't get lost in the gadget drawer. Number 4. Norpro Big Mouth Chopper. Chopping onions is one of the most grueling kitchen tasks, particularly for people who tend to get watery eyes while chopping, not to mention the annoying scent that clings to fingers. In testing, we found that this tool was efficient at cutting onions, and unlike cutters with moving blades, this one made neat, even cuts. All we had to do was load a halved onion and push down to shove it through the blades. This chopper comes with 3 different cutting grids, a 1/4-inch dice, 3/8-inch dice, and one that creates a 1/4-inch slices or strips. We particularly liked the slicing blade for mushrooms. We also tested it with green peppers that required a bit of a smack to shove through the blades. Carrots worked well, too. Tomatoes were less successful. The blades are stainless steel, and all parts are dishwasher safe. A lid is included so food can be stored in the 6-cup container for later use. Number 3. Zylus Zig Zig Classic Food Chopper. The zigzag blade in this chopper performs more cuts per push than choppers with an X blade, and the blade rotates with each push so food is chopped more evenly. Wipers scrape food off the blade with each cut, so you won't have large pieces of food stuck to the blades, although in testing we found that small pieces of wet foods, like garlic, tended to stick to the top. We found that it did well with onions, carrots, mushrooms, and tomatoes, and a little less well with green peppers. The chopper cup is actually 2 pieces, an inner cup that holds the food, and an outer shroud. If the inner cup is removed, the chopper can be used with just the shroud on a cutting board. The chopper comes apart for cleaning and is dishwasher safe. A cover for the inner cup is included, so prepped food can be stored. Number 2. Cuisinart Mini Prep Plus Food Processor. This mini food processor won't need dough like a big food processor can, but it will make quick work of chopping everything from apples to nuts to zucchini. It can also blend small amounts of food into purees or emulsify your salad dressing. We tested it with onions, peppers, carrots, tomatoes, mushrooms, nuts, and garlic, and it worked well with all of them. It also made a smooth tomato puree and smooth peanut butter. This processor would be ideal for making baby food, thanks to its small size and effective pureeing capabilities. There are buttons to choose either chopping or grinding, which spins the blade to chop through food with the sharp edge or bash with the flat edge. Push a button to pulse, or hold it down for continuous chopping. The bowl holds 3 cups, so it's enough for a batch of salsa or onions for a recipe. Number 1. Coon Pull Chop 2-Cup Food Chopper. While most hand choppers require you to push down to chop, this one uses a pulling action that spins the blades, like the pull start on a lawnmower, but on a much smaller and easier scale. A non-skid ring on the bottom of the bowl keeps it from slipping, so you just rest a hand on top and pull the handle with the other hand. In testing, we also found it easy to hold the chopper at an angle when we needed to encourage small amounts of food to fall into the blades. The spinning blades work like a food processor for chopping foods as coarsely or finely as you like, and in testing it worked much more quickly than expected, whizzing through everything from onions and carrots to tomatoes and mushrooms with ease. The blades are very sharp, so take care when handling them, but a plastic piece on top of the blade assembly provides a place to hold it safely.